Oh, hi. You know, sequels are something that we're always going to have in the game industry. We're just going to have to get used to it. In fact, it's all we have for you at all this week on Game Life. So if you're a fan of the Sly Cooper, Dead Space, or Fire Emblem series, well, great. You'll find a new version of those games on store shelves this week. If you're looking for something entirely new, you'll have to keep your pants on. In fact, please, just keep your pants on in general. Fire Emblem Awakening is the first 3DS entry in Nintendo's very, very long-running tactical strategy wargame series. Put together your army of anime-styled characters and fight for peace and justice on a piece of virtual graph paper. Awakening has been racking up rave reviews, including one from Game Life's own contributor John Mixmeyer, who writes that this game's new twist, namely the fact that your characters can fall in love on the battlefield and get married after it's all over, gave him a much deeper emotional attachment to his little guys, which is all the more painful since when a character dies in Fire Emblem, they're dead for good. Speaking of which, if cats have 9 lives, and if squirrels have as many lives as they think they can get away with, what about raccoons? I don't know the answer to that math problem, but I do know that Sly Cooper has finally gotten a new lease on life. These platform action games, starring an anthropomorphic shadow thief and his lovable criminal pals, disappeared after PlayStation 2, but are now back with Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita. Buy the PS3 version and you get the Vita game for free, and they can share save data. How very convenient. Finally, there's this week's X Factor, Dead Space 3. I really enjoyed the first Dead Space, which was a truly scary, truly original horror game that combined great elements of Metroid Prime and Resident Evil 4. But this third version, from what we've seen so far, kind of takes things in a more of a Gears of War direction, with firefights and human enemies yelling curse words at you instead of grotesque aliens just going like "Rah!" and getting their limbs shot off. And it also has a cooperative 2-player mode. This doesn't really sound like the Dead Space we know and love, but Electronic Arts says it feels it can broaden the appeal of the series to more people while retaining the core fans. Is this possible? Read Game Life this week and we'll let you know how we think it turned out. And that's it for this week on Game Life. We'll see you next time.